Hi, hello. Welcome to another session of English with SK in rrbuddy.com, the ultimate destination for online classes. We will start the session with an interesting riddle. Here is the riddle for you. It belongs to you, but your friends use it more. What is it? Once again, it belongs to you, but your friends use it more. What is it? Adjective. A word used with a noun to describe or point out the person, animal, place, or thing which the noun names, or to tell the number or quantity is called an adjective. Example: Manognya is a clever girl. There is little time for preparation. She gave me 3 apples. Here, in the first sentence, clever is the adjective. In the second sentence, little is the adjective. Similarly, in the third sentence, 3 is an adjective. So, what sort of girl? What kind of girl is Manognya? Manognya is a clever girl. Next, in the second sentence, there is little time for preparation. So, how much time? Little time. So, there is little time for preparation. Little is an adjective. In the third sentence, she gave me 3 apples. How many apples? 3. Here, 3 is an adjective. So, an adjective is a word that describes something, a noun, or someone, a person. I hope you understood about the adjective. Dear students, now let us learn the different types of adjectives. Before the adjectives, you will normally have the determiner. What is a determiner? A determiner is a word that introduces a noun. It always comes before a noun, not after. And it also comes before any other adjectives used to describe the noun. Dear students, after knowing the definition of a determiner, let us learn more about the determiners in English language. First of all, we'll go ahead with the articles. What is an article? An article is any member of a class of dedicated words that are used with noun phrases to mark the identifiability of the referents of the noun phrases. The category of articles constitutes a part of speech. In English, both the and a are called articles, which combine with a noun to form a noun phrase. So, here you have the 2 types of articles, definite article and the indefinite article. Definite article means it is the, and the second one, indefinite article. In this you have 2, a and an. So this is about the article. Afterwards we have demonstratives. In grammar, a demonstrative is a determiner or a pronoun that points to a particular noun or to the noun it replaces. There are 4 demonstratives in English. The near demonstratives, this and these, TH is this and TH is these, and the far demonstratives, that and those, TH is that and THO is those. This and that are singular. These, TH is these and THO is those are plural. Pronouns and possessive determiners. Pronouns and possessive determiners. Now, let us learn more about the possessives. The possessive form is used with nouns referring to people, groups of people, countries, and animals. It shows a relationship of belonging between one thing and another. To form the possessive, add apostrophe plus s to the noun. If the noun is plural or already ends in s, just add an apostrophe after the s. After the pronouns and possessives, the next determiner in English language is quantifiers. Quantifiers. Now, let us learn more about a quantifier. A quantifier is a word that usually goes before a noun to express the quantity of the object. For example, a little milk. Most quantifiers are followed by a noun, though it is also possible to use them without the noun when it is clear what we are referring to. Okay, now once again we'll revise this one with a couple of examples. Determiners in English: articles, definite articles, definite article the, indefinite article a and an. Next, demonstratives: this, that, these, those. Pronouns and possessives determiners: my, your, his, her, its, our, their. Quantifier: a few, a little, much, many, a lot of, most, some, any, enough. Afterwards, numbers. It refers to numbers, that is 1, 10, 30, 50, 100, and so on and so on. Distributives. Distributives are determiners that are used to talk about how something is shared out or divided. Example: all, both, half, either, neither, each, every. The next one, difference words. These words refer to something different, remaining or additional. They are placed before the noun. Example: other, another. Another is used with singular nouns, other with singular or plural. Next one, predeterminers. Predeterminers are normally placed before an indefinite article plus adjective plus noun to express an opinion about the noun they modify. Such and what are used to express surprise or other emotions. Further examples apart from such and that, such and what, rather, and also quite. Okay, I think you understood about the determiners. And then we have the adjectives that refer to opinion, quality, or descriptive adjective. Here, the quality or the opinion or the descriptive adjectives explains what we think about something. This is usually our opinion, attitude, or observations. These adjectives almost always come before all other adjectives. Adjectives of quality answers to the question of what kind. Some of the descriptive adjectives are beautiful, delicious, useful, lovely, comfortable, honest, foolish, ugly, and many more. Let us see one sample statement. Example: he is sitting in a comfortable blue chair. Next one, size. The adjectives that refer to size tells us how big or small something is. Some of the adjectives refers to size are big, small, tiny, huge, tall, some, little, etc. Example sentence: a big fat red hen. Here, in example of opinion, he is sitting in a comfortable blue chair. Comfortable is my opinion or observation. The armchair looks comfortable. The armchair is also blue in color. Here we have two adjectives. The order is comfortable blue armchair because opinion comfortable is before color blue. The next one, size. A big fat red hen. A big fat red hen. Here notice how big is first because it refers to size, and fat is next because it refers to shape or weight. Then finally we have the color red before the noun. Adjective that refers to shape, weight or length tells about the shape of something or how long or short it is. It can also refer to the weight of someone or something. Round, square, circular, fat, heavy, straight, long, short, thin are the words that refers to shape, weight and length. Example sentence: a small round table. A small round table. What is the shape of the table? It is round. What is the size of the table? It is small. The order is small round table because size is before shape. After that, the next one refers to age. Age tells us how old someone or something is. Old, young, new, ancient are the words related to age. Example sentence. An interesting old Italian rug. An interesting old Italian rug. Next, color. The color of something. Green, yellow, pink, black, blue, brown, purple, red, orange, etc. refers to color. Example: a long yellow dress. What is the color of the dress? It is yellow. The dress is also long. Long, which is an adjective or adjective of shape, or more precisely length, is before an adjective of color. Next, pattern. The pattern or design of something. Striped, spotted, checked, flowery are the words related to pattern. Example: a checked blue shirt. the pattern of the shirt is checkered and the color of the shirt is blue. So here the pattern comes first, followed by the color. A checkered blue shirt. Origin tells us where something is from. Some examples of adjectives referring to origin are Indian, American, Russian, Italian, British. Example sentence: an ancient Egyptian boy. His origin is, the boy's origin is from Egypt. His origin is Egyptian. Ancient refers to age, so it goes before the adjective of origin. Next, material. What is the thing made of or constructed of? Some examples of adjectives referring to material are gold, wooden, silver, silk, paper, fiber, cotton, woolen, etc. Example sentence: a beautiful gold chain. A beautiful gold chain. Gold is a material. The necklace is made of what material? It is made of gold. The necklace is also beautiful. So, I put this adjective of opinion before the adjective referring to material. Afterwards, purpose, qualifier or use. Here, what is it for? These adjectives often end in ing, ing. Example: gardening, shopping. The word related to gardening is here gloves. The word related to shopping is bag. If you look at the examples above, you can ask the questions: what are the gloves used for? For the purpose of gardening. Next one, what is the bag used for? For what? Shopping. Okay, so it tells about the purpose or the use. Dear students, now we shall learn how to write adjectives in their order in a phrase. Look at the following sentences from the reading passage. Usha was a tiny village girl. She was an extremely bright student. In the sentence, Usha was a tiny village girl. She was an extremely bright student. The words tiny, extremely, and bright are adjectives. They describe Usha, the noun. We may use more than one adjective to describe a person, place, or thing or an object. They may give us information about things like quality, color, age, make, shape, etc. of a person, place, thing, or an object. Quality means a pleasant day. Age means a young man. Shape means a square table. Size means a small room. Temperature means a hot day. Color means a black cat. These are the examples of quality, color, age, make, shape. Clear? Order of adjectives. Now how to write order of adjectives? When we use two or more adjectives to describe a noun, we have to take care of their order. The position of the adjectives depends on how closely they are related to the noun. Though hard and fast rules cannot be given, the following guidelines will be of some help to you. Okay, children? Now, let us try to understand the order of adjectives with an acronym. Dear students, when we use two or more adjectives to describe a noun, we have to take care of their order. The position of the adjectives depends on how closely they are related to the noun. So, in order to write the correct order of adjectives, here is an acronym. So, by using this acronym, you can remember the order of adjectives. Though it is not a hard and fast rule, but it will be of some help to you in order to write the correct order of adjectives. Here is the acronym DOSASCOPMN. DOSAS COP MN. You can remember this acronym as DOSAS COP MN. DOSAS COP MN. Here D stands for determiner, O for opinion, S for size, A for age, S for shape, C for color, O for origin, P for past participle, M for material, N for noun. So we have taken the first letter in each word and we have prepared the acronym. Is clear to you? So DOSAS COP MN. This is how you have to remember the acronym so that it will be easy for you while writing the right order of adjectives in a phrase. Dear students, now we'll do a small exercise on adjective word order. Rewrite the following sentences with the correct order of adjectives. Here is the example. It is Rani's brown, old, beautiful Indian handmade wooden table. So we have to write the correct order of adjective here. So for that, what we have to do? We have to use the acronym DOSAS COP MN. So first of all, D for determiner. So in this given sentence, we have to C for the determiner. Here Rani is a possessive one. So we have to write on determine as Rani's. Next, O for opinion. So you follow the sequence, same order you have to follow. DOSASCOPMN, like that you have to follow. So D is a determiner. So Rani is a possessive. Determiner means in that possessive you have the articles, you have the demonstratives. So here possessive is Rani's. Next, O, opinion is beautiful. Age is old. Color is brown. Origin is Indian. Past participle is handmade. Material is wooden. And finally, noun is table. Here, size is not there. Shape is not there. Okay. So, you have to omit the two here in the adjective order. So finally, when you place this all put together, the word order, adjective order, you will get beautiful. Rani's beautiful old brown Indian handmade wooden table. Okay. When you add it to it, so what happens? Final answer. It is Rani's beautiful old brown Indian handmade wooden table. So like this, you have to place the order of adjectives in the given phrase. I think you followed this one. So you have to follow the acronym. There is no such type of say hard and fast rule to follow exactly this only, but this is one of the simple acronym which you can remember, and you can go ahead in order to place the adjectives in the right order. Okay, children. Now we shall go for the second example. Second example. It is new my textbook English. You have to keep the acronym in your mind. DOSAS, COP, MN. So first of all, you have to search for the first one, that is determiner. So what is the determiner here? My, that is possessive. So write down my as a determiner. Next, opinion is new. Next, size is not there, age is not there, shape is also not there, color is also not there, origin and past participle is not there. Next, material is English, and finally noun is textbook. So hence the adjective word order will be my new English textbook. Finally, you can write the answer as it is my new English textbook. So you have to keep the acronym in your mind, and also you have to have the idea about the determiners, opinion, size, age, shape, color, origin, past participle, material and noun. If you go on practicing, definitely you will get it. It is very easy, and just you have to identify what are these, then only it will be very easy to write the adjective order. Now shall we go ahead with one more example? Yes, we'll go ahead with one more example. Next question. Sunita was dressed in sari, Kanchipuram, expensive and silk. So we have to write the correct adjective order. So how to write? We have to keep in our mind the acronym DOSAS, COP, MN. The first one in the acronym is D, that is determiner. So all of you look for the determiner. So here you can find that an, which is an article, is a determiner. Write down an against the determiner, followed by opinion. Yes, any opinion is there here? Yes, it is there. Expensive. So expensive means costly. So write down opinion, expensive. Afterwards, what you have? S, size, no size. Age is there? No age is there. Next, shape, no shape. Color, no color. Origin is there? Yes, it is there. That is Kanchipuram. Write down Kanchipuram against origin, the place. Next, past participle. No past participle is available there in the present in the sentence. Next, material. So what is the material made up of? The sari. Write down silk. Okay. Next, last one is noun. Yes, it is there. Sari. So this is how you have to write the adjective order. Now write down adjective word order as an expensive Kanchipuram silk sari. So finally write down Sunita was dressed in an expensive Kanchipuram silk sari. So like this you have to identify the given adjectives. Afterwards place them in right order as the as per the acronym, and then write down the final answer. Okay, students, did you follow how to write the adjective order? Right. Here are a few questions for practice. First one, Usha is dark, little a shy girl. Second one, there are flowers, some beautiful rose white in our garden. So all of you try these practice questions based on the acronym. What is the acronym? Do you remember? Yes, it is DOSAS, COP, MN. DOSAS, COP, MN. D for determiner, O for opinion, S for size, A for age, S for shape, C for color, O for origin, P for past participle, M for material, and N for noun. So I hope that you will keep this in mind and try to solve the given questions. Okay? Wish you all the best. Thank you. Now it's time for the riddle. It belongs to you, but your friends use it more. What is it? The answer is your name. Okay, I hope you have all understood the lesson. Wish you all the best. May God bless you.